Hello everyone and welcome back to Anxious Beauty. Today we're going to do my 2023 makeup favorites for the year. Let's get started. So guys, this video is not sponsored in any way, it's just me and my opinions. I wanted to get this video out there for you guys before the year was up. It's coming up quick and then we're going to be moving on to 2024 and hopefully good things are to come. So I'm going to show you guys and actually do a face of makeup of my personal favorites of 2023. Now, none of these products like came out in 2023, but I noticed that I tend to gravitate more towards me using these more in 2023 than anything. So I guess they're my personal favorites, so they're not like new products, but I like them. But anyways, guys, yeah, we're just gonna jump in here and get started. On my eyes here is the Pretty Vulgar Unchained eyeshadow primer. Now, for me, eye primer doesn't matter what it is as long as it works. I just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, it's the only thing I have on my face, or my eyes I should say. And I tried to get like a variety of things for you guys so I could like show you. So instead of actually like, you know, handing or showing a product and being like, hey, I like this, putting it away. No, we're actually doing a makeup look today. So we're gonna start eyelashes here. I like the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. This is definitely a favorite mascara of mine to use. Plus, I love the wand. It's so bendy, and it's a thinner style wand, which is nice for my lashes. And it does such a good job. Like, I could definitely tell a difference when I put this on. See what I mean? Also, a lot of this is, well, some of it's not, but some of it is also drugstore makeup, which I'm personally a fan of because I don't believe you need to spend a whole lot to get good makeup, in my opinion, and create a nice look. Alright, so for eyeshadow palettes, like you guys know, this is hard because I love eyeshadow palettes. I've said that time and time again. But if I had to narrow it down to like maybe like one of the palettes I had to choose, if there was like a fire in the house and I can only save like a certain amount of eyeshadow palettes, family and pets already outside, mind you, it would be this one, the I Heart Revolution, the Tasty Pizza eyeshadow palette. It's just something about this palette I love. Which is interesting because I'm sure you guys, like if you've watched me for a while, you'd be like, she likes her colorful eyeshadow palettes. And I do. And this one is not the most colorfulest one I own. But it's just something about it that I love. It does have some color in it. But it's more like neutral than anything. Which is alright. We like neutral once in a while too. So for those of you who have never seen this palette, that's what it looks like. Simple eye look today. Also, guys, I've been gone a while. I kind of took some time off. I just needed it, honestly. Like, nothing happened. Like, nothing was, like, significant in my life that made me want to, you know, just take a break. It just, I needed one. You know what I mean? Which we all need every now and then. And there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, I think I am going to use pepperoni, which is this red right here, all over the eyes. I also start with my eyes versus my whole face when I'm doing makeup, just because it's easier for me to clean my eyes first before I put on like foundation and all that. So that way I don't make a mess and have like ruined foundation and whatnot and have to like refix it when I could just clean up the eyes and not worry about it. Hopefully that makes sense. See how pigmented that color was? Gorgeous. Also, I use a mirror because I can't see far away. so that's why I have like the mirror up to here when I'm doing makeup. I'm gonna use my finger and just put Saucy, which is like this shimmer red, all over the eye as well. And then in the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to just kind of make this pop just a little bit. I am going to use extra cheese, which is kind of like this yellow shimmer right here. I know I said nothing crazy, but we're going to just do crazy anyway. So that one right there, get you guys a little close up look of it. Yeah, I say nothing crazy, and here I am doing like this bright look. Well, that's alright. So I'm not sure how you guys will tell, but it's right there in the inner corner. Very pretty yellow. And then finally, I'm going to take this liner brush, and I'm going to use this color just to kind of make like a little line for my eyes, kind of like an eyeliner. I typically don't use too much eyeliner. That's why I didn't have it or have anything on the list for it. Usually I use a palette, and I'll just use like a darker color in the palette, and I'll make a line with it. Also, I can't do winged eyeliner, guys. Like, I've tried, and I just need more practice on it. But just a simple little line. This is like a darker brown, but it works. Alright, so ignore the underneath my eyes here because it looks rough. But I'm going to clean up the bottom of my eyes off camera, and I'll see you guys with the next step. Alright guys, so the next step is the face. Alright guys, so a primer that I really gravitate towards is the Yensa Tone Up Primer. It has a bunch of good stuff in it for you, which is great, but it also helps satin and tone up your primer, moisturizes and preps your skin for makeup, increases longevity in foundation, blurs imperfections, fine lines, and wrinkles, provides brighter and even skin tone, helps minimize the appearance of pores, which we love. Powered by 8 Super Black Essence, nourishes skin with superfoods. We love her. All that good stuff. What it looks like out of the box. Put a little bit more on for my forehead. Now, I haven't put on any lotion, and one part of my skincare routines is I use witch hazel on my face, which really helps me out a lot with my acne, but it does make my face a little bit dry, so that's why my skin peels a little bit on my, or that's why my skin is so dry on my face. Usually I have a combination skin, but the witch hazel does help me out with pores, but like I was saying, tends to make my skin dry, so I just kind of accept it. Even when I put lotion on, it's alright. This is the L'Oreal Paris Inflammable 24-Hour Wear Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder. So yeah, I actually really like this powdered foundation a lot. Like, this would be it if I had to grab one foundation. This guy. Comes with its own little sponge. I don't use it, but still, it's nice to have it in there. Little mirror as well. Oh, I also got mine in the shade 10 Porcelain. But this is what it looks like now. It doesn't look like there's a whole bunch in there, but trust me, there is. I also use the Real Techniques powdered sponge, just because I feel like it works better than the sponge they give you, but it is nice that they include it. just kind of wanted to show you guys, for those of you that have never seen this before, this side has powder foundation, this side has nothing on it. You kind of tell the difference here. So powdered, nothing. I like it. And I could tell a difference. But it's not like a bad difference, you know? And then also a little bit on my neck. Yeah, see what I mean? I got a couple little dry patches, but it is what it is. Alright, I probably should have added this next step before the powder foundation, but it's too late now, and it's fine. This is for concealer. This is, what are you? This is the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand in the shade Sunbeam. Now I got this in BoxyCharm, but I believe you can get this at Ulta. Concealer. It's a hydrating concealer too, which is awesome. I'm just gonna add mine over top. Usually if I use like a powder foundation, I would add those concealer before the powder, but I forgot to do that, so we're just winging it. But it comes with this little sponge that you can pull out, which is awesome. You can use it like underneath the eyes, which is great. And then this side, there's the wand to it. Not a huge wand, which I love. I honestly don't need too much as I break it. Concealer today. And then you take a little sponge, and that is just perfect for underneath the eyes. There we go. So ignore this little dry patch right here. It is not the foundation, it is just my skin. Now we're moving on to the cheeks. For bronzer, you guys know I love this bronzer. I've talked about it many times before, and I'm going to talk about it again. This is the L'Oreal Paris. I try to get a good like variety of things, guys, but some of them kind of turned out like the same. Like this is by L'Oreal the powder, this is by L'Oreal foundation, but it's alright. This is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Bronze It. This is their lightest shade, and this is for body and face as well in light. Got a little bit of a shimmer, but not really that bad. And look at that, there's so much bronzer there. On the brush here. I'm not going to completely blend that in because we're going to put blush and highlight on. Now I have like two different blushes, excuse me, that I really liked. There was a Milani blush that I loved, but I already had a Milani highlight that I really like. But there's another one that I gravitate towards. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude in the shade Call My Blush. That's really pretty, that I do like using. Trying to get you guys like a variety of things, and I didn't have like all the same like brand, you know. But it is so pretty. It's kind of like a pinky, like dusty rose color. And then just for extra, I like to put some on the end of my nose for the heck of it. There you go. Get a clean blending brush for highlight. This is the Milani Dulce Perla. I'm never sure if I'm saying that. Dulce Perla. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Baked highlighter 110. This is what it looks like. It's a very pretty highlighter. You guys know I like a highlight that's like, bam, here I am. And there's plenty of it there. Like, look at that. Plenty. Like I said, we're gonna blend all this out together, but you guys see that right there? Gorgeous. And then Cupid's bow as well. And then when this all blends in, it's gonna look super pretty. And then we move on to the Real Techniques regular sponge here and blend all that so it looks like it goes together and it's not like sitting on top of my skin. I just prefer to do it at the end since I'm adding kind of like layers, bronzer, blush, highlight, calling it like a cake. As I call it, cake without being cakey. Like you don't want your makeup to look cakey, if that makes sense. Besides this wonderful little dry patch I have here. But other than that, once again, not the product's fault, just my skin being my skin. Alright guys, so we've reached the final thing here. This is the CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade Champagne Showers. It's a neutral color. Every once in a while I like to do a bold lip, but lately I've been finding myself, like especially this year, gravitating towards just like simple, like neutral colored lip, and I really do like this one. It is a matte, but it doesn't dry out your lips like a normal matte. Also, I've ate pizza with a Pepsi and drank Pepsi with this, and it did not budge once it was dry, which is awesome. It's also just like a great color. Like I said, it's not drying on the lips. You can wear it anywhere and everywhere. Grocery store, going to a party, whatnot. Also guys, ignore my lips, they are chapped. That just kind of is what it is situation. Alright guys, so here is the final look. Give you a further away version. A close-up look here. As always, let me lift up my mic so I don't hit it on the table. But all in all, I do like how this look turned out. The eyes are fun, neutral lip. But yeah guys, so that was all my favorite products that I tended to gravitate towards this year, year 2023 in makeup. Just a recap of everything. This is going to be out of order, but it's just kind of how I grab things. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder. Mine is in 10 Porcelain. The L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Bronze It. This is in the lightest shade as well. We have the Yensa Tone Up Primer. Essential Glow is what it's called. This is Milani 110 Dulce Perla Baked Highlighter. The Bare Minerals Gen Nude Calm My Blush. The Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand in the shade Sunbeam. The CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte Lipstick in the shade Champagne Showers. And the I Heart Revolution Tasty Pizza Eyeshadow Palette. And then also, can't forget, which it doesn't really matter as long as it works, but I wanted to include it anyway, Pretty Vulgar Unchained Eyeshadow Primer. So that's everything, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It does help me out a lot, and I appreciate it. Also, guys, if you want to see more of me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button by hitting the little bell over there to see future uploads. Maybe we'd love to have you here. We have fun here. And as always, guys, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and just watching my videos. It means the world to me as well. It's going to be it for me today. I'm going to go ahead and head out for the day, and I will see you guys soon with another new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye, guys.